In my latest video, I documented our process of getting married, but we also wanted to share our honeymoon. As soon as our civil ceremony ended, we rushed to catch our train to Quebec City. Now let's roll the clips.
In the train, getting ready to leave. We have about a 6-hour ride ahead of us. We missed our first ride and then we had to go get another ticket and rebook it, so we booked like the next one up. We're running late. We're not going to be able to go to the restaurant that we originally wanted to go, but it's okay because we changed it to Friday, so
Just rebooked.
yeah, we just rebooked it. So then instead tonight we're gonna head to our hotel, just relax. Maybe we could go like walking around or something. But yeah, we're married. We made it on our way to the hotel. We just got off. It was such a long ride. Now we are walking towards our hotel. We finally made it. I'll take a little clip of our hotel once we get there, but I think I'm gonna end vlogging for this day.
For our second day in Quebec City, we decided to go to a cafe for breakfast. We went to a place called Le Café du Soleil, and they had the nicest selection for croissants and coffee and lattes and matchas. Me and my husband decided to go for some croissants and some lattes. I ended up going for the chai latte, and he ended up going for a mocha latte, and it was just so nice. We took some pictures, and yeah, I highly recommend this place. And to continue our journey, we had to walk through the old port, which was so beautiful. The architecture was amazing. So crazy how much history there is in this place. It's just such a colorful city too. There was a decent amount of people walking around, but it wasn't too crazy busy. It literally just looks like a small French town. It wasn't like a really big, major, chaotic, crowded place. But then again, we were there during the week. I'm assuming that on the weekends it probably gets a little busier. It was so beautiful. Right now we're like walking past the old port, which we're gonna come here tomorrow. That's like tomorrow's full day is just gonna be here, but we're walking past it on our way to the park, and it's so beautiful right by the church. I feel like I'm not in Canada right now.
That's where the actual original church foundation was on. So that block like that was the actual real church.
That was like part of the inside of the church.
That was the church. And then they rebuilt it and built this one later.
We want to get some hats. What do we think of this? Oh, you look so cute. Pass me the beige one. I want to try it.
I think that one looks cuter because of the light color.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this one.
We are closer to the park, but Daniel was telling me that it was only a half-hour walk and didn't specify that he meant a half-hour walk to the spa and then another 20-minute walk for the park. And the park is where we're going first.
First of all, the park is just up these stairs.
These massive stairs.
It's just up these stairs. But to go to the center of the park, there's like a little cafe sandwich place. The park is massive, Sarah. The park is like all of Old Quebec.
Daniel's excited. I'm scared and I don't like heights. We still have a long way to go. That was really scary because I'm afraid of heights and I'm really out of shape mixed with like high heart rate. It's not a good combination. It's making me feel anxious, but it's pretty cool. And I know it's like a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity. Me and Dana have both noticed that the people here literally just go up and down these stairs, basically running down the stairs, going back up the stairs, doing push-ups. Some of them are like skipping over steps, and like there's some people just like on their phones like as they're going up and down the stairs. I'm like, how are you doing that? Like I keep like looking at my feet because I feel like I'm gonna like trip and fall and like literally fall down all of these stairs. It's pretty cool that this is just a normal thing because this is not a normal thing for me.
We then made our way through the park of the Plaine d'Abraham, and it was so beautiful. It was so peaceful to just walk through it, and there was so much to look at. The trees, the nature was just amazing to just touch some grass every now and then. And we made our way to the very center of the park.
We made it to the top, basically. The middle, sorry. Oh, this is just the middle?
What we walked is a quarter of it.
Oh my gosh. And we found a little bench to sit, and there's like a little cafe
Behind us.
It's just right there. We're taking a minute to just catch our breath because that was intense. There was a spot where you could refill your water bottle right by the cafe.
I think the combination of the free air, the long walks, like it's, I don't know, like it just makes you feel powerful almost, like strong.
Yeah. Only one. We still have like 2 hours until we have to go to the spa. After we're done chilling here, we're gonna go to the little cafe, maybe get like a hot chocolate or something just to, you know, freshen up, maybe get like some lunch, and then we're gonna walk around a little bit more and then go to the spa.
When we entered this little cafe, I fell in love with the aesthetic of it all. It was just a mix of modern and retro style together. I ended up going for the caprese sandwich and a hot chocolate, and my husband decided to go for the Italian sandwich. You guys, this was the best place I have ever tried. Like, I have never loved caprese sandwiches more than after I came to this place. It was delicious. We had such a fun time. It was such a peaceful environment. There was so many people getting some work done. I saw some students studying there, and just some people just sitting there and chatting with friends. It was just a beautiful environment. We were just enjoying our time, just talking and talking about our future together now that we are married. After this, we decided to make our way to the spa. We went to the Strom Spa Nordic in Quebec City. It was a little bit smaller than the Nordic Spa in Chelsea, Quebec, but it was so beautiful.
So we just made it to the spa. I just got my locker. They gave us a robe and a towel. So I'm going to change into my bathing suit, and yeah, I'm so excited. I can maybe take a little bit of clips here and there, but I'm probably not going to be able to film that much. But I'll try my best. I'll give you guys a rundown of everything once we're done here. I can't do it. I could not do the cold plunge. That is way too cold. So we just went into the humid bath, and it was so intense. It was like strong eucalyptus. Gosh, like it just felt like you just were inhaling steam that was like strong eucalyptus smell. But you could grab like a little bit of ice and like put it all over your body to like cool off whenever you were really hot. And it was so nice. It was so intense, but then after, like when you know, get out, like you just feel so zen and relaxed.
We paid for like the day pass, and then we also ended up paying to get some massages. We did a couple duo massage and it was so relaxing. Just did a bunch of cold plunges, hot plunges, and then we went into the saunas. We took some naps and we rested, and there were so many nice rooms there just to like relax. I obviously couldn't film as much as I wanted to there just because there was a lot of people around, and for their sake of their privacy, I didn't want to film too much, but it was such a lovely time. I really enjoyed it. Currently in our little hotel room. I know the lighting isn't the best. It looks very dark and like dull in here. But anyways, I'm currently getting ready. We're going to be exploring all of the old port area. Yesterday, as you guys saw, we went to the Plaine d'Abraham, the park. We walked up these really big, high up stairs that are like basically in a mountain. And oh my gosh, I am like terrified of heights. So I felt like I was gonna die. You can literally see how high you are from the ground, and I think that's what scared me. But now my legs are so sore. And then we went to the spa, as you guys saw. It was so relaxing, so great. I never even gave you guys a full rundown of the massage that we got, but it was so lovely. The girl was amazing. The girl that I had was so gentle. Like, I didn't want her to put too much pressure because my back was already pretty sore. I feel like adding pressure just makes it like painful. She kind of just gave me like this relaxation massage. She applied just enough pressure to alleviate the tension. After the spa, we took showers, got ready. As we were looking around, we noticed like almost everywhere was closing or was already closed, and we were like, oh my gosh, what if we can't find anything to eat? So we were like, okay, let's just find something to eat now. And that's exactly what happened. We literally couldn't even find anything to eat because everywhere was closed. The only place that was open was the restaurant that we went to that was open until 10:30. This is for anyone who's planning a trip to Quebec City and for my future reference. So if I ever think of coming back here, I remember that we have to make reservations first of all for dinner because things get booked up here pretty fast. For today, we already have everything booked. For like lunch, we're gonna go eat Le Lapin Sauté, which is apparently a very popular place. We already have reservations to have dinner at Bistro de Sam, which is basically in the Château Laurier hotel. I'm really excited for that one because we're gonna at least get to go and have dinner there. And throughout the day, like, we're just gonna be in the downtown area. I think I kind of want to get like everyone a little souvenir or something from here. Me and Dana already got like these hats that say Quebec City, but I kind of want to get my dad a little something, and maybe his parents something, just because like I kind of want to get them something to say thank you, you know? We'll see if we can find some like little souvenirs for them. Same for my sister, because she did such a good job being my maid of honor. She was literally my maid of honor slash photographer slash videographer slash stylist. Like, she was literally everything for me. She did such a good job. She was like my second brain. She remembered everything that I would tell her. She even thought of things ahead. I don't know what I would do without her. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we are going to head out. We'll talk to you guys soon when we're out and about. After we finished getting ready for the day, we decided to make our way to another cafe. We didn't realize, but it was the same cafe as the one that was in the Plaine d'Abraham, but it was just in a different location. We just went there. This time I ordered a matcha latte with a chocolate croissant, and it was so delicious. As you guys already know, we loved all the cafes we went to throughout this trip. So we are currently waiting for the museum to open up. It opens up in about like 20 minutes. A lot of construction, so if you hear a lot of background noise, that's why. Sorry, it's not a museum, it's like a library. It was founded in 1824. It looks really beautiful. Like, it literally looks like it's from Beauty and the Beast. Anyways, I will update you guys later once we're in there. I'll take some more clips and we'll do like a little montage. So yeah. As we were waiting for the library to open up, we just decided to walk around, stroll around Old Quebec, and just take more pictures of the scenery of everything. It was almost therapeutic. Also, I don't know what was up with these birds. They all flew together at the same time, and I don't know why it was so fascinating to us. Finally, at around 12 o'clock, the library opened up, so we went. And you guys, when I tell you, this is something straight up from Beauty and the Beast. I felt literally just like Belle during this part of our trip. It was so beautiful. There was so many antique pieces all around, old books too. It's just so rich in history. And the couches that were in the center of like the library were older than possibly your great grandmother. These couches are really, really old. They had a sign saying to be careful to like not sit on them because it was that old. But it was just so cool to see some vintage furniture all around. There was this statue of James Douglas too, which was super hyper realistic. Like, I don't think the camera did it justice, but it was almost creepy to look at. We were there for about half an hour. We just enjoyed it. It was pretty small. So then we headed out. This beautiful horse carriage kept appearing everywhere, you guys. Like, we saw this like maybe 5 times throughout our day because it was making tours all around the old port all day long. So almost everywhere we were walking, we saw it at least once. We decided to take the long route and walk over to the Parliament. There was this beautiful fountain right in the center of it. We just walked the long way around the Parliament, and it was just so nice to just see it from different angles. The scenery, the architecture was just beautiful. The big fountain was amazing. Apparently, this is something that was actually built in France, and then they built it here in Canada. It's a full replica of the real thing in France. We thought that that was pretty cool that we were able to see that. Parliament was just so beautiful. It was just so grand and majestic to look at. It was very like ancient. There was a lot of history in it. We realized we could go inside, which this was pretty surprising because usually I feel like they won't really allow you to go in buildings like this. We decided to go in. It was very last minute. We actually made reservations to have lunch about an hour right after this, so we had to like make this pretty quick. I was so surprised by how modern it looked on the inside. I thought it was going to be very vintage. I thought it was going to match the outdoor aesthetic of the building. It was a mix of modern, but like still enriched with so much history. This is where they make all the important decisions for Canada. I bet Ottawa, the capital city of Canada, probably has more of that there. This building is genuinely where real people come and make important decisions. Like, this isn't just for show. This isn't just a museum kind of thing. This is a real building that is still being used today, which was really interesting to know that. And then we went into this grand library that they had in there. And again, this was yet another library that we couldn't really do much except for look around, but it was just so beautiful to just be in the room. We were admiring the artwork. And then finally we went into the boutique. It was so expensive. I could not justify buying anything from there, but it was just cool to see like what they had there. And then this was the most beautiful part of our entire trip.
This music is so much more romantic.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like a princess.
I feel like a princess too. Oh my god.
After feeling like Belle from Beauty and the Beast all day, we ended up taking the funiculaire, an inclined elevator. It was formerly a funiculaire railway in the Old Quebec neighborhood of Quebec City. This was apparently a really big main tourist attraction. It was about $5 to get on it. I was really scared because, as you guys know, I'm terrified of heights. It was actually not bad at all. I couldn't even feel how high I was from the ground. It was literally like 2 minutes to go down, and it went down really slow too. So it was actually like not scary at all. But yeah, it was nice. It was a nice experience. And then we made our way to the Lapin Sauté, which is where we had our lunch. It was such a beautiful little restaurant, and I love the aesthetic of it. We got some fancy drinks, of course, and we also decided we wanted to try the onion soup. Apparently, onion soup is very popular in Old Quebec. It was the best soup of my entire life. Then we got our main food. We basically were eating rabbit, had like green peas, sweet potatoes, and like this kind of mustard sauce on it. It was so good, and also some potatoes. We then wanted to go to the military base after having lunch, so we just kind of walked around a little bit more. We went back near the chateau because it was just so beautiful. And then my husband had an idea for him to stay down where we were, and then I would go all the way to where the chateau was, and then he would like take pictures of me. So I'll roll the clips of that now.
I'm going all the way to like the top of the castle while Daniel's waiting down there so that he can take a picture of me from this angle, because his phone, you can zoom in. It zooms in clear, so I can be like really far. Like you guys can kind of see up here. You can get like a nice picture of me. But I'm out of breath, there's so many stairs.
We then made our way to the military base, took the scenic route. Our legs were so sore. It was so nice. We just wanted to look around and see it all, but unfortunately when we arrived it was already closed. It was like 5 minutes until they were closed, so we weren't able to really go inside and check it out. And they were selling like some artwork on the streets, which we ended up getting a couple things. The vendor was really nice. We made it back. I'm gonna take a second to charge my camera because it's literally about to die, and charge my phone. We're gonna be going to the Château Laurier to have dinner. We also stopped by this place. We got some croissants. I got a torsade de chocolat, and Daniel got a Suisse, which is like another kind of croissant, to have either for late night tonight or to bring it on the train back so we can at least try it, because we were like, we're only gonna pass here like once, so we might as well go. And really quick before my camera dies, we went to get some souvenirs. I got my dad this little hat that says Quebec City on it because I know my dad loves wearing hats. I got my sister this little keychain, which I think this is gorgeous because this is exactly what me and Daniel saw today. Like this was the view of what we were looking at. And then on the back it's like the Quebec City flag. I don't want to like open it, but we got some like pictures that they were selling in like the little market on a road. We got like a big one for me and Daniel to have like in our apartment, and we got 2 small ones, which I'm thinking of giving one to my mom and then one for Daniel's parents. And I know there's like a Christmas market nearby that like we saw, but we didn't get to go in, and I don't think we're gonna have time to go, unfortunately. But I know like my mom would so love if I got her something from there. Anyways, I'm gonna change and touch up my makeup a little bit, and then charge my camera in the meantime, charge my phone in the meantime. We have about like an hour-ish or 45 minutes-ish to just stay here and relax and like reset a little bit to go back out. I'm literally so tired. Me and Jenna have been out walking around since like 10 a.m. this morning, so we are exhausted. We just changed and reset a little. I took like a 10-minute nap, and now we're on our way to the Château Laurier to have dinner. Guys, we made it in the Christmas store before they closed. I'm gonna go around and see what they have. I think I'm gonna buy my mom something else because she would love this. We are currently in the train station. We're waiting for our train. We still have about an hour and a half until our train gets here. But we have everything with us and we stopped at this cafe. It's called Café du Cheminot. That is in the Via Rail station. I got like a bagel, like a breakfast bagel with some orange juice, and Daniel's getting like a coffee and he's getting eggs and sausage. We literally walked here so slowly because we didn't want to leave. We just wanted to like take in every bit of it before, you know, saying goodbye. It's been such a nice trip. It's been so lovely. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Your love is my satisfaction. Your joy is my only passion. I'll follow you with every action. Lord, lead me in every fashion. Your love is my satisfaction. Your joy is my only passion. I'll follow